Let's be honest, being vascular and having those cool veins is super aesthetic. Not only is it gonna make you look way better and elevate your physique, but girls also love it too. And most guys think they can never have that. For some reason, people think vascularity only comes down to genetics, which is sad because that's just not the case. I'm glad you clicked on this video because today I'm gonna teach you some things to make you way more vascular, not only in the short term, but also consistently in the long term as well. I promise you by the end of this video, you will have veins literally everywhere. Shoulder, bicep, you name it. So let's get straight into it. So there's kind of two main categories to improve how vascular you look. One of them is only gonna change the appearance in the short term, and one is things that change how you look all the time. I'm gonna go over both ways, of course, but just understand that one of these categories is only gonna affect how you look for a brief period, and the other one is really gonna change your overall vascularity. So when people put aside genetics as being the reason for vascularity, they also say, okay, leanness. And yes, leanness plays a huge role in how vascular you are. I can tell you this right now, if you're at 30% body fat, I don't even have to tell you the rest of this because you won't really be seeing your veins too much to begin with. It's not that when you start gaining fat, your veins disappear, but they just get hidden under layers of fat. If we think about it, our veins naturally sit at the top layer of our skin. But when we add fat on top of that, they're no longer the outermost part, and so they won't be exposed. They won't be as visible. You don't need to be super lean here. Like 14% body fat or below is fine. Once you get to this point, your veins are really gonna start popping and you're gonna be able to see them so much better. I'm always a really big advocate for being lean, especially just overall aesthetically. But of course, a huge advantage of being lean is your veins will pop so much more. But with that said, a lot of people break it down to just leanness and genetics. And besides that, you've done all you can do. But they're forgetting a really important third pillar. And that third pillar is blood flow. Circulation and blood flow is one of the main things that affects how your veins look. It kind of makes sense. The blood is flowing through the vein. So if we can get our blood to pump harder, pump stronger, then our veins should pop more and be more visible, which is exactly how it works. What blood vessels respond to is how frequently blood flows through them. So what does that mean? That means daily movement makes a difference here. Walking, standing, staying active throughout the day, all of that supports better circulation and blood flow. It doesn't need to be a lot, but don't be sitting all day. Get outside, touch some grass, and allow your blood to flow every so often. Because if you don't, it gets static and your veins shut down. A lot of your lifestyle habits will also affect how your blood flows. One such thing is smoking, which really negatively affects blood flow and circulation. Smoking is one of those things we all know is bad, but trust me, it really does have impacts on your health, especially things like blood flow. On the other hand, to counteract your bad blood flow, you can take omega-3s. And omega-3s are vitamins that your body actually doesn't produce it by itself. If you've ever heard people recommend fish oil, this is what they're talking about. Omega-3s have a lot of health benefits, supporting blood flows and vascularity being one of them. So what are some other things we could do to stimulate blood flow? A very common one I see is contrasting hot and cold showers. Hot and cold showers cause blood vessels to expand and contract, which can support circulation when done consistently. It's not magic, but it's another small input that adds up. Nitric oxide plays a huge role here too. It makes your blood vessels relax so the blood can more easily flow through. This can be supported mainly through diet. So to increase your blood flow, you're gonna wanna eat nitrate-rich foods. And these are things like leafy greens, arugula, beetroot, citrus, and garlic will all help you out. And of course, just doing regular cardio. 30 minutes a day is what I would aim for, but it can just be walking to and from school, walking to and from work. And this is gonna boost your nitrate oxide levels, therefore improving blood flow, therefore making your veins pop. Hydration is another piece of vascularity that is often misunderstood by people. I saw a lot of people saying you wanna be dehydrated, but that's not actually the case. Being well hydrated and high on electrolytes is really gonna make your veins pop. Drinking water alone isn't enough. Fluids rely on electrolytes to be distributed properly. Electrolytes help water stay where it's useful, including inside muscle tissue, which affects how full muscles look and how visible veins are. And the last kind of nuanced piece in these long-term factors is sodium. Sodium isn't necessarily the enemy by default, right? Eating more salt doesn't mean you're less vascular, but over time, eating a lot of salt will clog your arteries, which is actually a really big deal that affects not only vascularity, but your heart health too. When your arteries are clogged, blood isn't going to be able to move everywhere it needs to get to, and your veins are just going to look like limp and lifeless, which is not what we want. I'm not saying you need to fully eliminate salt, but just be really wary if you have a high sodium diet and you're consistently eating junk food, consistently eating food that's super high in salt. And if you already have high blood pressure, please cut down on your sodium. Before we get into the short-term factors, I want to bring hair up for a second. In the age of modern technology, having a full head of thick, healthy hair is something every guy should have, but most guys just don't understand how. Which is why I want to introduce to you an app called HairBuddy. A lot of you ask how you're supposed to know if your routine is actually improving your hair. And the truth is most guys just guess. But instead of guessing, you can actually track your progress. HairBuddy removes the guesswork by letting you upload pictures of your hair from different angles. Then their AI analyzes things like scalp condition, density, and early changes in your hairline. From there, it gives you personalized recommendations based on what your hair actually needs instead of generic advice. If you want a smarter, data-driven way to see if your hair routine is actually working, check out HairBuddy, links in the description. And now for the things that affect your veins in the short term. These are things that you can do and you will see results immediately. These are things you can use to get that fire aesthetic picture, just to flex on your friends or look good for a girl. I don't really know what you want to use it for, but here they are. Like I kind of alluded to earlier, temperature has an effect. The warmer you are, the better the blood flow is going to be and the more your veins are going to pop. So a very simple thing to do is just increase the temperature in your room or wherever you are. Probably the best short-term effect you can get is just through a little bit of exercise, especially high intensity. We probably mostly all know this, but intense lifting and physical activity increases the blood flow and makes your veins pop. Again, this is a temporary thing, but if you ever lift weights or do push-ups, your veins are gonna pop out way more. And one of my favorite underrated tricks is actually using carbohydrates. Carbs overall have good muscle benefits. They make more water go into your muscle, which makes the muscle bigger, therefore pushing your veins to the surface. So the good carbs are things like fruits, oats, vegetables, those type of thing. I'm not saying to just go eat a bunch of carbs and your veins will pop, but if you eat carbs and pair that with something like exercise, your veins are gonna pop even more. I'm a super big advocate for being healthy and living a healthy lifestyle, and the aesthetics follow. All of the things that I mentioned today are not only good for you, but will also help you look better, get more vascular, and help those veins to really pop. I hope you got some value out of this video and enjoyed it. And if you do and want to see more specific videos on topics like this, please like and subscribe. As always, I want to make videos on topics you guys actually want to see. So let me know what those are in the comments. I wish you all the best on being healthy, aesthetic, and looking your best. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.